welcome back to the mill. Yesterday I started this cherry. It's not a big cherry. It's probably, I think it was 13 inches in diameter in the big end. And I lost a screw on my os27. It holds the safety guard on. So I kind of was stuck for a while until I got another screw in there. So I'm going to finish this up today. But stick around today, and I'm going to talk about how I get my logs up on the mill, because I don't have a tractor to pull them up. I have a quad and I have a winch, and I have another winch system I just developed, so hopefully today you'll see that. And then I'll probably say a couple of things about the things I like about the mill and the things I dislike about the mill. Way more likes than dislikes. There's just a couple dislikes. So hey, the mill's warmed up, so stick around and let's get this log cut and we'll go from there. Hey, I don't know where you guys are at, but we're in West Michigan here. We got a little bit of snow left. It's been a beautiful, beautiful winter so far. You know, this side of the state we get generally quite a bit of lake effect snow, but this year we haven't gotten that. And literally in January and the beginning of February, it's been sunny. We've had a lot of sunshine. I know January is one of our cloudier months. I don't know what the percentage is, but I know we don't get much sunshine during the month of January. But folks, it's 30 plus degrees right now. It's super warm for February 2nd or 3rd, wherever we're at in West Michigan. 3 days in a row of sunshine. So, all right, we got to get this started. guys. Well, we got 5 10-inch by almost 2-inch, inch and a half is what I cut them at, 6/4 cherry board. So that's probably close to 15 board feet each one of them. About 14 board feet times 5, 20, 56 board feet of cherry, or approximately 50 to 60 board feet. So not a bad day in the mill. So hey, stick around. I'm going to show you how I get my logs up in the sawmill. It's called parbuckling. Today's going to be the first day I've used this winch. I normally use my quad. So let's check it out and see how it goes. I don't want to wear out the winch on the quad. And plus, I can't take the quad everywhere I need to be, so. We'll get it. So you go over the top of the log, you come back underneath. Go this way around. Too much stuff out here, making a mess. Try something here real quick. It's winding in on itself here because that isn't centered. Let's get her centered up a little better. There we go. I gotta say, I like that a lot better than the quad. Got a few bugs to work on. So, I've got tomorrow's log on the deck already, ready to go. So guys, well there you are. So guys, that's how I get my logs up on the sawmill. So I think that's going to be a better way than using the quad. The quad does work. It's a little slower. Got to unhook the snow plow and so on. But yeah, someday maybe I'll get a tractor with a grapple and I just set them up here. Oh, back to work. Let me show you around here a little bit. This is a Frontier os27 mill. It's made by Norwood. Briggs & Stratton. I believe I have the 14 horse on it. Something like that, somewhere around there. I don't have the electric start. I have to manually start it. But it starts real easy. I didn't get the extensions in time. I'm going to make myself a set of extensions. I did buy the trailer kit. It's pretty simple to put together. I saw some people online complaining that it was difficult, but I thought the whole mill went together really well and really easy. If you have some mechanical ability, it's not bad. So a couple other things I like about the mill. One, it is expandable, so I can continue to add on to this. I have it in my shed right now, just the power head. Eventually, I'm going to carry this roof line all the way down and build an extension. I'd like to be able to at least do 16 footers without sliding the logs back and forth. Some of you might know about that a little bit. The jacks, they've all worked out well. They've done a good job. I've had no problems with the jacks. The tires and the suspension on this has been fine. One thing I dislike on this mill is this nut. I lost it the other day. I found it a few times, dropped it a few times over the last couple of months, and I've always found it, but today or yesterday I did not find it. So that kind of stopped me in my tracks until I got another one. But I just ordered a whole bag of them, so I'll have a bag of those coming. They're M6 millimeter, 16 millimeters long thumb screws. So they're pretty simple. And something else I don't like about this, well, those dogs holding, it works, but when it gets down to the bottom, it's very difficult to hang onto the board. I did buy the cam dog set that locks down, and I do have those. They just showed up the other day, so I'm pretty excited to get those back on. So that's going to help out that situation when you get low, because it's to get a 1-inch board out of that last one is very difficult with that log lock right there. Really, the only other thing I don't like about it is I've had a little trouble with the throttle. The cable coming loose, but every time I've called Norwood, and they've been very, very responsive, immediately got answers from them. So I know some people complain about the customer service, but man, I've had nothing but great customer service. So a little bit of that throttle has been a little issue, but I think I've got most of that worked out, and I've not froze my water system yet. I've been keeping that pink stuff in there, and it always has leaked a little bit from that fitting right there, right underneath. So this spring I'll get in there and I'll probably put some silicone. Sometimes you forget to, if it won't start, turn that and it will start. So the mill's been good for me. I've got about 8 hours on it now. In fact, tomorrow's project is to change the brake-in oil. I know I'm a couple hours over. Don't beat me up over that, but it is what it is. And but it's been a good mill. A couple of things I've done. I built this bunk for all my cutoffs. That will fill my trailer up. I need to get out here and get that taken care of. I burn with wood at my house. There's my house up there, and we have an outdoor wood burner. So that's going to come in handy. Those are the ramps I use. It works good. So, all right, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Oh, one other thing. This time of year in Michigan, I like to catch the sawdust. I'm trying my best to catch it. We don't have much snow. Around here I've been plowing, so we're down to the dirt. But out in there, we have 8-10 inches of snow left, and if that keeps coming and the sawdust keeps coming, it'll freeze in solid. So I'll deal with that for a long time. So here's some wood I did the last couple of days. Some maple, some cherry. And you saw me cut this cherry up today. These 3 boards, and then there's 2 boards up here. Okay, guys, before we sign off today, every day when I'm done for the day, I get the mill ready for the next day. I get it all cleaned up, I'll blow it out. So I'm going to show you what I do to be ready for the next day. So hang on, stay tuned. This is anything nice. I keep losing stuff. So first I'll start out by just getting rid of all this sawdust that we accumulated today on that cherry. I don't know, what do you guys do with your sawdust? You know, if anybody wants my sawdust, any farmers around here, West Michigan wants my sawdust, you're more than welcome to have it. Obviously you're not going to get much this winter because I've been just dumping it off into the snowbank over there. But come this spring, hit me up. I will have a lot of sawdust. I know my daughter has some chickens. She'll want some of it, but we haven't done any walnut around here, so I guess that's the toxic to farm animals. So far, we're good. I'll be right back. First thing we're going to do is we're going to open this up. There we go. So now that I got that log on, the first thing I do is I just hit it with the wire brush. Just making sure there's no dirt on it. This one looks actually really good. My buddy brought these over. Hey guys, I also, where do you get your logs from? I've been looking around, haven't found anybody of a good source yet. Alright, now to cleaning. Next thing I do is I take the tension off the blade. Close that back up. This mill has a pretty neat feature. I like it anyhow. It has 2 felt sweepers. And it helps pick up the sawdust. So what I do is I got some kerosene and transmission fluid. I just drop them in there, put the lid back on, and I set it right on the mill so I won't forget it to put it back on next time. Next thing I do is I just go down and wipe everything down real quick. Give it just nothing serious. Just get off some of the big stuff. Hey, what are you guys running in your coolant in the colder months for your coolant? I'm running that pink antifreeze. I think I mentioned that up there. I've heard some guys run a windshield wiper fluid. I was just at the tractor store, local tractor store, and bought some RV fluid the other day. And I noticed the pink RV fluid was the exact same price as the windshield wiper fluid, so I guess it don't matter as long as it don't freeze in there. So before we mill tomorrow, we'll give it an oil change. Next, I lower this head all the way down. This is just transmission fluid as well. Wipe these pillars off. This is what it runs up and down on. And I just put a little squirt of trainee fluid. And that will run all the way down to the bushing. I'll do the same thing on this side. Alright. Now I'll hit each pulley. Get a little on the rag, and I will do the cables as well. Pulleys over here. Good. Little on this clutch. That's a good shape. Last thing I do is I soak the rag a little bit. I just wipe the rails down. Next thing I do is I just make sure everything's tucked away, because I am done for the day. nice to have this entire thing undercover, and I think that will be the spring or summer's project. Another thing I want to do is build a log deck where they sit right up there, and I got them all sitting up there, all the logs ready to go, or at least a good pile of them, and then I can just roll them onto the mill. This is a small log, only 8 foot it looks like. So then I just cover it up, you know, in case we get some snow and it all fills in. Got another board over here. These boards you see over here, I'm going to cut these into some stickers next time I cut some stickers up. Well, guys, that's everything I got for you today. Now, like I said, you know, some of that stuff took a while to get when I ordered it. You know, some of the odds and end pieces from Norwood, but you know, like I said, their customer service has been really good with me, and I understand, you know, in this environment that we're currently in, that a lot of things are on back order. So, guys, just be patient. You know, they're doing the best they can. All businesses, you know, are kind of stuck in this same situation right now. You know, if you don't own a business, it's kind of tough to understand exactly what they're doing, what the thought process is for some of the business owners. But me, I'm a business owner. Just be patient with these guys, and you know, you'll get your stuff. You know, I dealt with Andrew. I think his name was Andrew Fleming. I'd send him an email, and literally within an hour, I'd have an email back from him every single time. So, nope, I've been real happy with the mill. I'm looking forward to the spring and summertime where I can really get after it. I do have quite a bit of lumber out there yet. Some of it's pretty big. I got some big pines out there. I'll take a walk around it one day and show you guys. But all right, man. Hey, check it. Thanks for checking out the station, and hit thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time at the mill.